right, man. Welcome to another episode of the Journeyman podcast with your main man, Journeyman Reese. And yeah, man, episode 3, we're going to be talking about chemistry. So we'll jump right into that after I just give out two quick shout outs, go over some music and some sports, and then we're going to jump straight into the lesson. And I'm going to get y'all out of here because I got class at 2. So, my first two shout outs go out to the lovely ladies who have been the first two models for the first 2 episodes for the IG ad post for the podcast, man. Shout out to Alex. Alex used to help me back in the day with college antics, so I consider her one of like a vintage model for me. So, I appreciate that. And then shout out to the homegirl Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I just like shot in her phone on some dry shit, man, and she helped the boy out, so I really do appreciate that. So uh hopefully y'all followed them as I post the at names and shit, but definitely at the end of season 1 I'll give all the models at names out, and man, y'all give them a follow, man. They're beautiful and attractive young ladies, so for sure do that. Music, what I've been listening to, Currency. Okay, Currency is a New Orleans artist. I've been listening to bro since my freshman year of high school. All he talks about is riding in some clean shit, smoking gas, and making money. You know what I mean? Some real fly shit. But he does it in a way, and he has a cadence for certain beats. It's just instant classics all around. So I definitely do appreciate bro for, just putting out music and just being so consistent. That's another thing. Nobody puts out more projects than this nigga. I'ma just say it straight up. You know what I mean? So, one project, man, that I tell you to check out. It's a recent one. It's Welcome to Jet Life Recordings. He dropped that in 2020. But if you want some OG shit, so Jet Life is his record, his group, his record label, shit like that. So I'm giving you some Jet Life projects right now. Jet World Order is the first one. He dropped that in 2011. Go give that a listen. That's hard. A collab tape with him and Currency, one of their first ones, How Fly. That dropped in '09. Instant classic. And then, man, shit, let me get y'all a legit solo project. Hold on, I'm in my phone right now. It keeps popping up. Wiz, nigga, if you don't give me Currency. Welcome to Jet Life Recordings is a solo Currency project, but it's really his whole group on there. But an instant classic, you can't go wrong with it. He put it on here for everybody to listen to, back at Bernie's, bro. Instant classic, bro. That's really the first project I ever heard from bro, and you know what I'm saying, it made me a fan, bro. So I've been rocking with the movement ever since. Man, if he ever hears this podcast, nigga, lower the prices of them jackets because them hoes is expensive. But you know what I'm saying, true hustlers, you know what I'm saying, don't really worry about the price. So I'm gonna get it either way, but damn, nigga, like I'm balling on a budget, baby. I'm balling on a budget. But yeah, man, some sports just to give y'all a quick update. My Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl again. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas was talking shit, analyzing and shit, but a lot of niggas are sitting at home. Hopefully, man, we can go in there, we can beat Tom. But people be disrespecting Tom. Look, I'ma just say it straight up, bro. Like, that nigga's good. Like, he's good. I'm sorry, he's good. You know what I mean? They do the same thing to LeBron James. I'm sorry, that nigga is just good. Can't do nothing about it, right? And the thing about it is that he does what he needs to do to maintain greatness. Like I said, bro, greatness, success is rent that's due every day. And if you're willing to put the time and the effort, you definitely going to reap some rewards from it. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But my boy Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, we beat the Bills. We're going to come in here. We're going to try to beat these Bucks too. All right. As far as NBA goes, man, teams to watch. I'm sorry if y'all heard my phone. I put it down, whatever. Teams to watch. Okay, so let's look at it like this. In the East, I feel like you should watch out for the 76ers. Joel Embiid is having a MVP type season. I'll be honest with you. If Ben Simmons actually starts taking advantage of the matchups that he's given on the floor, that's going to be a real hard team to beat. They're already hard to beat with Embiid playing out of his mind. Seth Curry shooting that thing, like, them boys are really clicking. And then they still have Tobias Harris over there, who had his little all-star season under Doc Rivers when he was on the Clippers. Now they're back up. The chemistry's right in Philly, man. So shout out to Doc Rivers for getting that right. The Celtics, Jaylen Brown has been on a mission. They got the light-skinned killer back the other day. They played my Bulls. We lost. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. We lost. But let me say this, man. Jaylen Brown has been carrying the Celtics, and now with Tatum back, tough team to beat. Straight up, tough team to beat. The Milwaukee Bucks. People have been criticizing Giannis for his play. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's going to sell in the playoffs and everything like that. But I'm going to just say this. It's a long season, not as long as the 82, you know what I'm saying, game season, but still, we have a lot more basketball to play. All bro needs is a legit basketball move. And what I mean by that, all that dunking and Euro stepping, that shit is cute and cool during the regular season. But if he has a one-post move, guaranteed able to score on that move every single time, that's going to draw the double team in, and that's going to allow him to kick out to a shooter. And I'm going to be honest with you, the Milwaukee Bucks, a lot of them niggas are knocked down. Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, you know what I'm saying, Brook Lopez, bro, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? These boys are stacked. A lot of people don't want to admit that, but these dudes are stacked. The Nets, okay? Listen, they are ass defensively. Hear me out. They are ass defensively. But straight up, if they actually start clicking on offense like how it was when it was just KD and James Harden, and Kyrie was handling, you know, his personal life off the court or whatever, that's a problem. And one thing, bro, I just want to say, sports has gotten weird, and I'm going to need y'all niggas to stop. The fact that we're so worried about what a man does off the court on, you know, networks that are for sports, ESPN, you know, the list goes on. I'm going to be honest with you. I love basketball. Keyword, basketball. Kyrie Irving is a cool-ass human being. He's doing a lot of great things in the community. But the slander on, you know, these men and what they do off the court, I could give two fucks about. Excuse my language, but, bro, let's focus on the game. I don't give a damn what Kyrie's doing. If bro needs to take time for his mental health, that's his thing, okay? You know what I'm saying, bro? Mental health is important, bro. And however you want to handle that, that's your business. Can't really dictate that for you, right? So, with that being said, let me continue. The Hawks, all right? You probably saying, like, Ashton, you skipping over a couple teams that been hooping. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe in the Pacers. Straight up. And I'm willing to pay for that comment, but I don't. All right? I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. They did get better with Karis LeVert, but other than that, man, I really don't care for them. Straight up. The Hawks are an interesting team to me because I really see them in the next 2 or 3 seasons, bro, becoming extremely good. Clint Capella has been hooping. Trae Young has been doing what he's been doing. So is John Collins, which Atlanta should have extended that man. Straight up, I would have did it. But they just have a lot of pieces now, a lot of weapons, man. And I think give them 2 more seasons, they're going to take a dramatic leap. That's for the East. The West, you have to watch the Clippers, okay? I know the Clippers are like a joke to a lot of people. I mean, he shot and it hit the side of the backboard. How do you do that? This. I don't care what nobody says. Paul George has been hooping. Last game, not so much. But, I mean, one bad game after a string of hella good games, cut him some slack. But bro has stepped up to the criticism and has mentally prepared himself to play. Okay? Because I'm going to be honest with you. There was a little string from the end of last season to shit this season. Boys have been gaming his ass. I want to say it started with Dame, but shit, it might go further back than that. Straight up. But bro has responded to the criticism and has raised his level of like play. That's what it's all about. Kawhi gonna do what he do. And not the Celtics. Them niggas is on my mind because they beat us last night. The Clippers, hey man, them boys are solid. I don't really have to say too much about the Lakers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're the NBA champions, bro. They won last year. And they might fuck around and win this year. I'm going to be honest with you. Because I have the Nets coming out of the East. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the Bucks, 76ers, Celtics. You know what I mean? Those are my like little 4 picks. The reality is this. Anthony Davis and LeBron James have been clicking. LeBron James had 46 last night, all right? If that don't tell you something, I don't know. Kyle Kuzma has been hooping, and a lot of other guys have been stepping up their play. Trez has been unbelievable for this squad. So is Dennis Schroeder, which I still can't believe they were able to pull that shit off this past offseason. That shit is ridiculous to me, but whatever. But Lakers got a great GM. Rockets. Okay. Before y'all kill me on this one, yes, the Rockets they've been assing it up lately. Here's the thing. It may not happen this season, next season, okay? Let's look at it. John Wall, Victor Oladipo, okay? Eric Gordon, Christian Wood, DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins has recently been showing some signs of greatness, like how he used to do. I'm going to tell you like this. That's the key factor. If DeMarcus Cousins picks up his play, because I'm going to be honest with you, DeMarcus Cousins, bro, was a serious problem back in the gap. Injuries have hindered his ass a lot. I think the last couple years he's been bounced around and a lot of people have given up on him. Bro is so good. Straight up. Like, if you watch hoops, whether you like his character, whatever, which, I mean, I think he's a cool person. For real. I think a lot of people that talk about his character, man, you have to really watch these interviews that he's in. Bro is cool as a fan. He just doesn't tolerate no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just him. So listen, DeMarcus Cousins is the key deciding factor. All right? I talked about the Clippers, the Lakers, the Rockets, Suns. D-Book is my boy. I love what the Suns have been doing this season. Chris Paul has raised the intensity. That's the thing, the intensity. Now these motherfuckers are playing like their life is on the line. You know what I'm saying? They was casually hooping. You know, D-Book picked it up, you know what I'm saying, in the bubble. All of them picked it up in the bubble. Now what it comes down to is they are solidified. They are a true NBA team. Let's go out and hoop. Do they need one more piece? Yes. But I think they should make the playoffs this year. No doubt in my mind they should make the playoffs this year. The Mavs. I say you have to watch out for the Mavs because they're a sneaky great team. Here's why. Porzingis injury, COVID protocols have been fucking them too. Let me say it like this. If those two get it back clicking how they was doing last season, that's a problem because a lot of teams can't hang with their scoring output. Nobody wants to say it, but I'm going to tell you like this, man. That foreign duo is different. I'm not going to lie to you. That 4-0 duo is different. My words got jumbled there, but foreign duo, whatever. Nuggets. Nuggets have been interesting, bro. And let me say this. The Nuggets are a team that you have to watch, and they have been responding well to the hype, I would say. They let a lot of people walk, but they still kept Michael Porter, which you think, yo, that's insane. But Michael Porter gets buckets. Don't get it fucked up. But he has to pick it up defensively in order for them to be efficient. Jamal Murray's still playing out of his mind. Like, I feel like that nigga got bubble syndrome. That's what I'm going to call it. He's been playing like he's still in the bubble, and that shit blows my mind every time. Okay? Then, let's look at Jokic. Jokic is going to do what he do. That's a walking triple-double. You know what I'm saying? Walking double-double. Whatever you want him to be, that's what he going to do. All right? I don't know. He always looked like he tired in the face, but, like, when the game is on the line, bro, like, bro steps up, and I respect the hell out of that. Damn, I keep bumping the thing with my glasses. My bad, y'all. Last team to look at, to be on the lookout for, the Blazers. Why? Because the Trail Blazers are actually really clicking this year. They've always been clicking, but CJ is having a great season. Dame is doing Dame, and everybody's following suit. That's a tough-ass backcourt. Straight up. And with Clay injured and, you know, Steph on an island by himself, I'm willing to say that they're the best backcourt in the NBA. Some may disagree. I mean, you could say there's Chris Paul and Devin Booker, but Chris Paul is more of a facilitator. If we're talking about straight scoring output, I still am going to pick CJ and Dame. You know what I'm saying? Even though D-Book is different. And he'll make up a lot for the scoring output in the, you know, his little duo with Chris Paul, but I don't think it'll match both CJ and Dame. You gonna pull Bradley Beal and Westbrook out your ass? Come on, man. One is focused on the triple-double. The other one, man, he really wasting his prime. Straight up. I'm just gonna say it. I fuck with Russ. I like Russ as a person, but Russ loves the triple-double. I don't know. Call it what you want. It is apparent that he is in love with the triple-double. Bradley Beal is wasting his prime in D.C. Change my mind about it. You can't. But that's all on sports, music, all that shit, man. Let's get into the lesson. Chemistry. Okay? Last episode, my bad, I bumped the table. Last episode, we talked about self-improvement and how that is a key to not only for the individual, but the unit, a relationship where two people come together. Chemistry. Let's touch on it. What is chemistry? Chemistry, a simple emotion, quotation around that two people get when they share a special connection. I've also seen the definition that chemistry can be, a romantic and sexual spark. Okay. So I broke it down like this. I think there's 3 types of chemistry. There's romantic chemistry, sexual chemistry, and then friendship chemistry, right? I really didn't have a better term for that last one, so bear with me. All right. I think chemistry as a unit, all 3 of those have to be in harmony. In the middle of those 3, because it's a triad, a triangle, boom, spiritual connection. All right? Follow with me. All right? So let me touch on the spiritual connection, right? I feel like it's when both parties are on the same wavelength. That's my general definition. Now, for me, spiritually, as a man of God, I believe it is when a relationship is put together by God, or God put it together, right? Because I say it like this: a lot of people will come in your life, in and out your life. Very few will stay, all right? And I think those that'll stay, man, God built them to stand the test of time with you. Straight up. All right, straight up. Now, I will say this. There's a limit that people can take. So if you bullshitting a good person, you need to stop that shit. Because at the end of the day, it's either you want to fuck with them or you don't. I'm not saying y'all can't be friends, but all that extra shit, that sideways shit, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door, bro, you got to be all in. All right? 2021, you got to be all in with anything that you do. That's either, you know what I'm saying, a hobby, a chore, anything, or fucking with people, straight up. You know what I'm saying? You got to put them in a role, bro, and you got to stick with that role. Or shit, if you got a role, you got to play your role, right? Okay? So, let me explain, man, in depth, these 3 types. Okay? I'm going to go with the pros, then I'm going to go with the cons. First up, romantic chemistry. What's so beautiful about that is that it allows a lot of quality time, a lot of, just, right? It's almost like it's the honeymoon stage, but if it's true chemistry, man, that feeling, there's a hint of that feeling in every interaction, right? I believe. You just look at her from a man's perspective, you be like, I lucked up. Straight up, I lucked up. You know what I mean? Or ladies, you look at him and be like, that's a real nigga. All jokes aside, but no, you might look at him and be like, man, that's a solid individual. Or, you know what I'm saying, that's a man that stands for something. He stand on it. Or, I know he got my back. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Okay? Here's the thing, though. There is too much of a good thing, though. Let's go into the cons of that. Romantic chemistry. Sometimes that quality time and everything like that, people suffocate in it. Like they drown in it. And what I mean by that is that, you can be with somebody for a long ass time. And y'all spend time with each other every single day. When is it too much? Because I'm going to tell you like this. Too much quality time can push somebody away. Where you forcing the other person to find excuses and all this other lame shit that they feel like they have to do. Because they scared to hurt your feelings about that. Damn, I need space. And let me say this. Quality time is a beautiful time and it is a sacred time. Keyword sacred, right? You got to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Because let me say this, and this is one thing that, I wish I would have learned in my last relationship: compromise. I compromise on a lot of stuff, but my time, I'm very selfish. And 2020 showed me that. Hey, straight up, man, if I ain't want to do something, I wasn't going to budge. And it wasn't like I was hard-headed because nobody really challenged me on that, right? Everybody was cool about it. But the reality is that I was selfish. She wanted me to come over, you know what I'm saying, just to watch a movie, spend some time, cuddle, whatever. In my head, I'm like, damn, I was over there, you know what I'm saying, the other day. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was spending a whole bunch of time with her. She felt the opposite way. You see that disconnect right there? That's a problem. All right? Y'all learn from my mistake. Straight up. That's a problem. Because A easy solution to that is I should have been the man in the situation and I should have just compromised. But in my compromise, I would let her know and understand, you know what I'm saying, where I stand with her at my time. Baby, it's not like I don't want to spend time with you. It's just that, I'm always having the ball rolling with other shit. Or people got to understand, when somebody says no to quality time, it doesn't mean they don't fuck with you. What it means is that some people just like to be alone. I'm an only child. So being alone, I relish in that because I ain't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Just because somebody tells you no doesn't mean they don't fuck with you completely. It just means they just need their alone time. Because it's like this, that person can work. You know what I'm saying? That person might do some other shit outside of work. And it's a lot. Running errands, it takes a toll on you. Straight up. But yeah. And then another thing. When people drown into quality time, they forget that they have friends and family. Don't be that fucking person. Because those type of people tend to do that shit every single relationship. Straight up. Like, if you ain't calling your mama, your pops, your sister, your brother, because you just so worried about missing time with this one person who, let's keep it a stack, you ain't even really know all the way until like 3 months ago. Yeah, I said it because that's how that shit be going on Twitter. That's wild. And you on some nut shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't forget your family. Don't forget your friends because, man, you don't know who's forever and who's temporary. Straight up. Not saying you should change your approach to people, but you never know who is forever and who's temporary. You know what I'm saying? Stay with the game. Rock with your people. Make time. You're an adult now. Time management, my nigga. That's all it's got to be. All right? Then, let's go to sexual chemistry. This is going to be the bulk of the podcast. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. All right? Listen to me when I say this. Sexual chemistry is important in a healthy relationship, but it is not everything. All right? I'm going to repeat that. Sexual chemistry is important in a healthy relationship, but sex is not everything. Okay? Boom. My first point. Too much sex will make things stale. This applies more to men than it does women. Women be so solid in that, especially if you found a good woman, brother. First of all, you blessed if you do. Too much of that thing, man, will make things stale. And you know what happens when things get stale? A lot of young brothers, right? Okay. Let's keep it real. If we're going to be real, let's be real. We want to dip in something new. Here's the conflict with that. We have a girlfriend. Niggas be having girlfriends, but be wanting to dip in something new. All right? Man, I heard a great quote from a great man. I'm not going to tell you his name, but all my homies know because they was one who told me this quote. Every man thinks about cheating. Straight up. Every man thinks about cheating. But it's that nigga's character that's going to stop him every time. Straight up. All right? So, ladies, I know that's hard, cold facts, and it's the truth. But also look at it like this. If your mans ain't cheating on you, I'm not saying he need to be rewarded, right? Because, I mean, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. Loyalty is supposed to come in a relationship, a genuine relationship between two genuine people. Keyword genuine, all right? But you know what? Hey, feel good about that. Because that means that you're special enough and your character speaks out enough to that man that he don't want to do you dirty. He thinks you worth it. And I'm not saying all brothers is just consumed by the thoughts of sex and everything like that. But you know what I'm saying? Brothers definitely be window shopping, is what I'm saying. But it's the brother that sees something through a window. See, it's on clearance too. The getting is good. Right? But he's like, nah, that don't compare to what I got at home. All right, and that's that on that. Next point. Sexual chemistry is more than intercourse. All right. Be spontaneous and get to know your partner's body. All right. I'm going to use some terminology here because I don't want to get too inappropriate, but check this out. Ladies, sometimes a man appreciates when you do the dishes, if you catch my drift. Fellas, sometimes, man, a woman appreciates a man that is willingly ready to shampoo the carpet. You're not hearing me, okay? Look, let me stop like I'm actually snapping. I'm really not. I'm not. But look, I'm just saying that's important though. Like it's more than actual intercourse. It's more than penetration, man. Y'all get to know each other and see what's up. Right? That's one of the fun parts about building intimacy and chemistry and stuff like that, getting to know that person. You know what I'm saying? And continuously getting to know that person. Because here's the thing, man. People change, right? When two people get together, so let's say it's like this. Let's say I get together with somebody at the age of 19. Okay? Let's say I got with somebody at 19 and that relationship held up right to the present. I'm 22 now. Am I the same man that you met at 19? No. No. I'm completely different. I'm in a completely different thinking space. All of that. Completely different. Okay? So don't think that things will just stay the same, because they won't. Good or bad. The ball keeps rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? Best thing you can do, shit, is draw up a new offense. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Players grow. All right? Shit. Y'all been running the pick and roll? Buddy can shoot now. Drop some pick and pop plays. Have him come up off a down screen. Like, damn, do something. All right? Another thing. If the whole relationship is based off sex, then it's bound to fail. This is what I'm saying. Sex isn't everything, bro. While it's fun, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it gets downright crazy, whatever, blase. Just because you clapping cheeks doesn't mean like everything's all good. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. And this is for the fellas. Fam, there is no woman, right? I honestly believe if like this, if you really are just a cool dude, you doing your thing, in my personal experience, there is no woman that will let you do what you do with her, lay up with her, and then go about your business and not want something more. I haven't seen it. All right? And you can say, well, man, nah, Ashton, bro, she said this in the beginning. Things change, bro. She not going to stay the same. All right? All right? I'm just saying. Because especially if you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll just like putting that thing on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's not going to stay the same. All right? And for real, man. So it's like, you know, it's all fun and games. It's cool to have fun, do what you do, right? Because you have the right to do it. But at some point, man, you can't live that life forever. And eventually, you're going to have to settle down. You're going to have to get serious, bro. And ladies, stop banking everything on a man who told you straight up he don't want to be with you. Okay? I think women get confused by the terminology and the slang and how men dress things up. But look, I'm going to just tell you straight up. If Buddy hasn't brought up anything about a relationship within first 3 weeks to 2 months, and y'all been dealing with each other, you not finna get that. You not. You not. You know what I'm saying? You not. And hey, if you cool with it, that's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like two people can't come together and have intercourse or have a sexual relationship and it not work out. You know what I'm saying? But if you do that, you gotta be mature and you gotta respect the game. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Both sides, man. Cause fellas, you laying up all in her and everything, and then you going about your business, you know, and you do that with another woman, you have to be okay with her going and, you know what I'm saying, laying with another man, whatever. Like, you have to be cool with that, bro. Fair is fair, bro. You got to respect the game. You got to respect the game. All right? And just, man, another thing for both men and women. This is my personal opinion. You ain't got to subscribe to it. Listen, it's cool to have fun. But watch who you lay with, bro, because when you lay with somebody, bro, y'all like, bro, y'all become one. Straight up. Straight up. And it's like ripping two pieces of Velcro off each other. There'll be pieces that you had like bestowed in another person that you'll never get back, and vice versa. And then going through the storm, the heartbreak and the recovery and all that stuff, man, I feel like that's God giving you new pieces. And the crazy thing about it is he ain't even want to give you really new pieces because you shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be giving your pieces to everybody. And I'm talking to me too. A lot of this information, bro, I'm telling you, comes from personal experience, bro. Like, I'm not shitting on anybody, all right? I'm just telling you the truth. It's the Journeyman podcast, man. We experience life over here, all right? But for real, man, like, be cool and conserve your energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody just in your temple just because you can. Men and women. All right. And then the most important one, bro, friendship, chemistry is extremely important, right? That's just being able to be in a room with another person, being able to be yourself and enjoy their presence, right? You might say, well, isn't that romantic? Nah, man, that's all that extra stuff. It's just about, hey, can I come over and do some homework with you? Hey, yo, you want to go and grab something to eat? Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? My mom is graduating from this university. Come to the graduation with me. Genuine excitement to just hang with somebody. A genuine pleasure to be around somebody's presence. You know what I mean? Y'all mess with each other like y'all the homies. You know what I mean? But it's just deeper than that. Straight up. All right. But you got to put a balance on this one too, because sometimes people use this to their advantage and get too comfortable. And when you get too comfortable, the disrespect rises out of that. You know what I mean? Like, it gets to the point people just assume that certain things are okay with you and everything like that. When the reality is it's not. I don't care how many times, you know, I done came over your place or anything like that. Like, bro, you should ask for permission. Like, I don't reach in nobody's fridge and just snatch something. I think that's the ultimate disrespect, because you don't pay no bills in that house, none of that. You know what I mean? If they got a roommate, you don't know whose stuff is whose, really. You ain't here. You know what I'm saying? I go over and I was like, excuse me, baby, may I please have a bottle of water? Straight up. Yeah, boy, you know you can go in there and get one. Like, I don't know why you ask. It's because it's common courtesy. All right. I don't care how long I've been knowing you. I just can't assume. Right? Unless we really like that. And it's only very few people that I'm like that with. But for real, I'm always going to extend that courtesy. And that's just what it's all about, common courtesy. All right? So, boom. Let me close this out with a couple of words, man, and I'm going to get up out of here, man. Hey, I apologize for the short episode, or, you know, if you like the short episode, you welcome. I mean, like, I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, nowadays how people be feeling about certain shit. But I'm going to do what I do. Like I said, I got class at 2, and, I got to make that happen. So, yeah. Make sure, in this conclusion, make sure that true chemistry is there, because you don't want to be involved with someone you can't stand. I think it's a lot of relationships going on like that right now, because for the simple fact is we don't want to be alone, right? Okay, nobody wants to be by themselves. It is what it is. But on that note, I'm going to close out, and I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.